Hey y'all, welcome back. Welcome if you're new. Y'all, if you're new, my name is Thrift Queen and I'm a whole hot mess. Anyway, y'all, you know when I start one thing, everything just envelopes. Y'all, why am I considering painting my dining room table black now? Why? Answer that. But I'm considering. Anyway, I got a whole bunch coming up. And it's probably going to come up in videos where they're kind of clustered together. Because one, two, three, possibly four, five. I got at least 5 things I'm working on at this current moment to be, and mind you, everything is in disarray. No, 6 things, I think, 6 or 7. Everything is in disarray because I pulled everything out, trying to, now, every time I go do one thing, I got to go to another step. So, dining room table might have to go black. And I'm going to show y'all, not in this video, but in the video where I'm actually making a change that's calling for that table to turn black. I'm going to show you why I'm saying that. Anyway, the black paint is on its way. Okay, it's on its way here. So, today I am, now because I'm doing one thing at the console table at the front, the entryway to, dresser thingy, now I'm doing another thing. Remember I bought that black mirror, y'all? It was videos ago. I painted that console slash desk, not desk, slash dresser out there in a black, right? It's a matte black. Well, I had got the mirror off Facebook Marketplace, and it just is not doing it for me. So then I found one that I actually envisioned there, and and y'all, I found it it was so cheap that I had to get it because I had it was on sale, plus I got another 25% off, plus I had money, credit to put towards it. So it came out being almost free, so I got it. So I got to hang that, and that'll be a little project, part of one of these collaboration videos of doing little things. And the little things are making a big change for me that I see, because I'm finally, from when I started out redoing and adding the black, I'm finally coming to the end with it. You see what I mean? All right, so you'll see. So anyway, today, now that I'm doing that and I'm changing that mirror out there to the one I originally wanted, look, I'm going to put, now I did some of these for my bedroom, and you'll see them when I show y'all the bedroom after I finish getting it done. Oh, it's kind of heavy because it has rocks and stuff in it. I'm doing a trio of these, and I'm going to sit here and do it while I'm chit-chatting with y'all. So, I got to tell y'all a few things that has been going on with me in the last month or so. And some of it is funny, and some of it is just real life stuff. But I figured I'd chit-chat and catch all up since your girl been missing. Now, one, I got a lot of people emailing me, inboxing me, and leaving messages saying, where are you? Where are you? I told you I wasn't going to upload a lot this year. I knew that I was not going to. I told you I was not quitting YouTube, but I wasn't going to upload as much, right? My channel doesn't call for it. You got to know when to hold them, you got to know when to fold them, and you got to know when to walk away. It ain't my time to walk away yet. Did y'all hear Kenny Rogers just come up out of me? Oh, wait, can we talk about the short hair? Y'all, that's another one of my stories. I'm going to hold it. The short hair is coming up. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. That's all I got. Anyway, hold on. First, we got to talk about the fire. Y'all, I had a taste for some chicken. Y'all, all right, first of all, stop. Pause. I want y'all to pause me. I want you to run and get something to drink. I want you to run and go to the bathroom because you may have to tinkle by the time I finish with some of this hot mess I've been going through. And then come back. So pause me right here because you're going to need it, okay? And while y'all pausing me, I'm going to take a little drink of my Coke Zero. Okay, so, y'all, the fire. One day I woke up, I was like, oh, I'm having such a craving for fried chicken. And I had bought this about a year and a half ago. I had brought this red cast iron, almost Le Creuset. I call it almost Le Creuset, but it wasn't. It was another brand off of Amazon. Can't think of the name. Something, something, something. Well, anyway, I put the oil in there. I put the lid on it. I got the oil hot. I fried my chicken. I ate it. I lounged across my bed. I looked at TV. I started smelling this funny smell. And I was like, what is that smell? Yo, I got up off my bed, walked into the kitchen, and the smoke was billowing. Okay? It was just, I ran to the patio door here. I opened it. I ran to my front door. I opened it and held something to hold them open. I got the pan, y'all. I lifted it with pot holders. It was so hot because it was cast iron. I ran it out the door and put it out there on the balcony. It was burning oil. Now, it never did. When I say fire, it never turned into a fire, but it had this place smoked out. I was like, oh my goodness. So it took me a minute. I had to buy vinegar and clean everything with vinegar. I had to soak the, what are those things? The filters for the microwave, because I had turned on the exhaust too. So I had to soak those filters. I changed my air filter in here. And I had to clean and spray down everything. It took me at least a week. I was on the phone with Sugar. I was choking. When I tell you I had smoke inhalation issues for like a good 4 days afterwards. I would cough. Every time I went to talk, I would cough, right? Y'all, I didn't go to the hospital because I was too ashamed and embarrassed. So I was talking to Sugar Honey out sitting out on the balcony while I was waiting for some, and I had all the fans going in here and everything. And it took about a good 2 hours before I could come in here and actually function. And then I got to cleaning, pulling stuff apart and cleaning everything. But y'all, I would say, how does a grown old hag forget to turn the pan off? You're going to take the chicken out, and then you're going to go sit and eat the chicken with some hot sauce and leave the grease going. I said, fix it, girl, fix it. Anyway, that was one of my stories. And that happened, oh gosh, it had to be the beginning of February. And then my birthday went by, and I really didn't do anything. My birthday was February 7th. That went by, and you know, I was fine with that. I wasn't doing anything. I didn't even think about doing anything. Just another day. So anyway, then I finally had an awakening moment where I was like, girl, you got to get your life together. You can't be pausing. You know what I mean? And then I even thought about getting a job. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to work with me. But I got to get me some skills. That's what I have to do. I have to find a job that's willing to train, because after you've been out of work for so long, how do you go back to work? That's what I'm faced with. I would love to get a job. I'm not lifting nothing. I can't lift anything. So I need to find something where I would be able to sit and do my job, but be able to get up when I'm feeling stiff and move around a little bit and then come back. So that, because of my disability, you know. But I would like to, because that way I could actually get out in public, you know, and maybe lose some of this humdrum feeling. But that's another story. Anyway, so then the other day, yesterday, night before last, rather, not yesterday, night before last, I got so aggravated with my life that I took the scissors. Yep. At least they were hair scissors. And I just did this. Yeah. And so I cut off maybe about this much hair, right? Probably about a good 10 inches of hair. Not 10, maybe 8. Because my hair was still not as long as it was prior, because I had cut it and it just wasn't growing in good. I've never had a problem with my hair growing. I've never had a problem with thin hair until now. My hair is thinning and it's not growing as fast. My hair used to grow so fast, at least 1.5 inches a month, you know, all my life. But anyway, so I'm back to short hair because I figure if it's not as heavy, it'll grow in better and maybe it'll stop breaking off as much. So we'll see. But anyway, I didn't do anything to my hair. Let me tell y'all what I did. Yesterday, I put a lot of mousse in my hair, and I just took while it was wet and scrunched and scrunched and scrunched. And I had a little bit of a something there. So anyway, I tied it up last night. I kind of clipped it and then tied it up, and this is what I woke up with. The scrunching is gone. But I do still have a little bit of something, like a bend at the ends. But I didn't put any heat or anything on it. So I'll wash it again, maybe put some heat on it or something. And do it. But anyway, that's what I've been up to. Now, I walked in one day. Here I go. I'm another story. I'm 10 minutes in, running my mouth. I walked in and I caught the dining room in my peripheral vision. And I was like, I hate it. It's that mirror that I bought about, what, 6 years ago? Maybe even longer, 7 years ago. I told y'all about the round one. I don't like it. It does not fit the house, fit what I've done to change the place. So I came up with another idea. That's going to be the video that we do possibly next, because I got everything I need now. So we'll be doing that. I'm doing another accent on that wall there. And that then made me say, I don't like the color of the dining room table. I like that it's painted, but I would like it to be black as opposed to that charcoal gray. So we'll see about that. So that, I did order the paint for it, but I don't know, if I'm doing it now, if I'll do it later, or if I'll ever do it. We'll see. I got the paint. It's a 34-ounce thing of paint for $8.88, and it's a black matte. So I got it, but the project is not going to be this week, put it that way. So anyway, that, and like I said, I told y'all about the front door. That mirror drove me crazy. That had to go. I still have to do something with the wall behind this TV here, that when you enter the guest room area, where the guest room, the guest bathroom, all that right there, when you turn into that hallway, I did buy a console table for there. And so I might use that mirror that I got, or I might use something else. I don't know what, the other mirror, I don't know what I'm going to do there, but something will happen there. And then in my room, when I told y'all I was going back to what I used last summer for my bedding, I used it for about 4 weeks. The white with the yellow and gray florals. And I got the curtains to go to it. I got, accent pillows to go to it. I got everything to go to it. So I'm like, I'm not spending no money in there. Ain't got no money to blow. So I'm going to reuse that. It's beautiful. I love it. It brightens up the room and everything. So then I wound up painting Saturday night, during the day Saturday. I did get a little clip of me showing y'all what I was using. I'm not putting it in this video, but I'll put it in another video. Maybe when I'm doing one of the other projects I have. And so I had to repaint because the chalk paint on top of those dressers, and then the sealer that I put over it, it was yellow coming through it at times. And then I would sand it down, repaint it. So finally, I just changed up the paint and then used a different sealer on it. So I'm hoping that it stays this time. So because, I had the silver dressers, I left everything silver, and the, the crystal knobs, I just painted the tops white. And because the new bed that I got, because when I got the new bed, I didn't get dressers. I just kept my silver dressers. And it was mixing farmhouse with glam. And the bed is like a glam farmhouse type thing with the tufted bed. But a little distressing on it. But the bed's white and it has a gray fabric in the headboard. So it matched with the dressers. Anyway, so then, that was that. So now with me doing the, let me do this one first. Now with me doing that mirror out there at the console, I just wanted to check in with y'all really. Now, here's a tip, y'all. These little glass things, you could get these at a lot of thrift stores, or you could get them at Dollar Tree, right? See these? Oop. See these things? I buy them, every time I see them at the thrift store, I buy bags of them. Now, the tip I'm going to show you, I'm going to show you in 1 second. I'm going to put some in here. So you want a little depth in these apothecary jars. I'm turning them into terrarium. I showed y'all on a short how I did some for my bedroom. They're in there on the dresser. And like I said, you'll see that. Okay. See how I put them in this, right? But I don't necessarily want them to show. I don't want clear in there, right? So I got this. Stones. Little polished stones. They come from Amazon, like $13 and something cent for 5 pounds. Or if you're near a beach. And Amazon and Dollar Tree has them too. So then you're gonna put them in on the side, so you mostly see. You see how I'm trying to get it to be? I'm pushing them down here on the side, but in the center, because I need a lot more stones in there to hold the sticks of my faux succulents. I needed to build it up. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm doing with this. And then I'm going to just add in, I got all kinds of succulents here. I'll show y'all some that I have here. And so I'm mixing these in with these down the bottom, and then I'll put some more on top. And I do have a few more of my Dollar Tree ones. They're not polished though. So I'm just mixing them in so you can't see that all of this is clear. Whatchamacallit. So, see, I'm mixing it in. It's starting to look like mostly stones, right? And then I'm going to show y'all how I just pick different ones and different, whatever I'm doing. You know, like I said, this is for the front door. I had a different stand there, but I was like, I really would like this. So, see, it looks like I've been down the beach picking up stuff, right? So, y'all know I'm doing this Woodlands. Okay, this is one. I pulled this out of one that I thrifted, out of a plant that I had thrifted, right? And it's got like an orangey. It's something that I might stick in here, but I will put it towards the back. So let me turn it. This would be the back of it, right? So that's how I'm starting out. And then I have this one that I just showed y'all. This got a little height to it too, but it's just, you see that? And they're all faux, so you really don't have to worry about it. And then if I stuck this, and I play with them, y'all, because you're going to find that maybe something you put in there isn't your first choice. Here's a little pom-pom. And this is more of a yellow green, like a chartreuse green. Put that on this side. And then I want to go for some smaller pieces. Like this here. This brown, it's one of these things you get for the Christmas trees. Like an acorn. And I'll stick that over in this side. And then I want to go for, here's something in a purpley color. All of this, I just want it to look like it's grown naturally. You know what I mean? Like it's growing out of the woods, in the forest. And then here's something in a yellow tone. Little one. Here's a little stick. You can buy these from Amazon. You can buy them anywhere nowadays. Every online place has them. Here's another one of these. And I'll stick this down here in the front. And you just want to make sure you don't see the stick. And then I have another acorn that... Y'all, I'm sorry. I wish I could show y'all this, but it's hard. I'm trying to do it on my lap. But I'm showing you as I go. And then I got red here. And then I'm going to throw some more of this rock in here. Now you see how it's coming along? Can y'all see that? And again, I can do some more with height too in here. You know, if it got to it where if it got to the point where I really felt like I needed more height, I could do something else with height on this side, because this is a taller jar. See, got a little more height in there, and I got color. And then let's see, I got that little piece of red down there. So now, and wait, the purple, pull that, y'all. I'm always talking to myself when I'm doing these. A little more color in there, you see? This acorn here, I'm gonna pull it out because I'm not liking it. I think I'd rather have some more green in here. See? So I'm going to keep playing with it, but for now, it's good. And with it being by the door, I got this one. And it just looks like a terrarium, like it's natural, you know, like it's growing somewhere, like somebody meant for that to be. And then, you know, you put the top on it. So yeah, that's what I'm doing now. And I was playing with this one too, to put somewhere else, I don't know where. But I had a bunch of little small succulents that I was going to put in here. You see how I filled it with the clear? And then once I put the succulents in, I'll go around with the rock. But those when you're doing it, when you're making one of these, for you guys who are interested in making them, these little things like this, like I said, they could be any color from the thrift store. You could buy them by the bags in the thrift stores. And they're cheap, like $1.21 for like good 8 pounds of them half the time. Then you can mix it in with what you're doing, you know, with the rock you're going to use or the color stones you're going to use. And it doesn't take for you to have as much of the color or the rock or whatever you're using. So just thought that one would throw that one out there at you. But yeah, so this one here, I know I'm completely done. I played around with this one earlier today. And then I said, let me talk to my people. Yeah, so this one right here, you see? And then, you know, they're just going to sit there as a trio. And I told you I did some. I showed y'all the ones in the bedroom. But yeah, I got more of these. I keep these on hand. And again, you will find them in them, get those bags. Y'all know those bags I buy from the thrift store. Now these right here, you can find them in there. You can find little vases to put, you know what I mean, your stuff in. You can find little things, all kinds of stuff. I'm going to do another tray too. But these right here, or you see the rubber band around here? Well, you could take it apart and they could be separate. So you can have a whole lot more. And these could be easy fill. See? Easy fill. You get what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of them. As opposed to, it's sold as one, but you get 6 pieces with those. And I got 2 of them. So anyway, that's it. I just wanted to catch y'all up on what was going on with me. And like I said, the fire, Lord, it wasn't a fire, but it felt like it was a fire. It was smoky in here. And then me cutting off my hair. And I am working on projects. I promise you I am. And videos will be coming out. The larger bar cart is sitting right here. I never put it together. It's in the box. I'm not going to return it because it's a $159 bar cart. And I got it for $32. I'm going to stuff it into the back of my closet, slide it across the floor, and one day we'll find a use for it. One day. If I'm still alive. If not, whoever gets my stuff when I die will have it. One or the other. But I'm a mess. But anyway, I'm going to get off of here because I've been on here running my mouth. I just wanted to catch up with y'all. And I didn't do a live this weekend because I had a whole revelation. You ever have something that just, you're in the middle of a conversation, right? And then you're talking. You know, you're actually having a conversation. And then all of a sudden, the whole conversation starts directing towards you. And you finally realize what your problem is, but you told yourself. Oh, it was so funny. So that was Saturday night. Saturday night. So then I thought I would be able to go live on Sunday, but I still wasn't ready mentally. But I'm coming back going live. I'm actually thinking about doing a podcast because YouTube is really pushing for us to do podcasts now. And I thought, you know what, that might be for something fun. I was really considering doing the memberships to do more of a freer conversation. You know what I mean? Because it would be easier if we could talk the way we really wanted to talk, to be able to get our point across for women of all ages. And I say this to say somebody that's 75 on the live, somebody that's 60, somebody that's 50, somebody that's 40, we all could learn from each other with different experiences. As even the 30-year-olds and the late 20-year-olds. I wanted our conversation to be open with everybody. Because had I been 28 and learned what menopause was about, you know what I mean? And all the things that was a symptom of menopause. at 40, 41, when I first started going through menopause, I probably wouldn't have been as shocked and so baffled about what was going on with my body and my health. You know, so I say that to say I'm running my mouth, but I do want to pick up on these subjects with our live videos. I just don't want it to be, sometimes we can have a fun little party and just laugh and talk about nothing. But then sometimes I want us to actually be able to share and mean something with it. You know what I mean? So I'm still considering the memberships, but I'm also considering doing a podcast where I can have guests on. Even with the memberships, we can have guests on. I can actually have somebody come on live with me. So I'm really thinking about doing that. And if you're interested, let me know that you're interested on doing a live where you come on live, because I have to see who it is first. Nowadays, we got people coming on and they flashing themselves and whatnot. We can't have it. And I need to know who it is first because it messes up your channel when you do that. I just need to know who you are, and then we'll discuss what we're going to talk about. And then we'll have a live video, and it won't only be me talking, it'll be somebody else that can talk, and everybody else can be in the chat, you know. And I think that would be very entertaining. I really do. I think that would be a change. It just got boring for me, y'all. It just got real boring doing the just basic live videos on Saturday night. So anyway, like I said, leave me some comments if you're interested in the memberships, if you're interested in maybe a podcast. I got to learn more about that first, so that wouldn't be right away. Or if you're interested in having the memberships and or the, having a guest on the live videos. And let me know what you think about these terrariums, y'all. You ain't got it. The only thing you have to do with these, and you could keep these for years, is dust the outside with some glass cleaner on a paper towel or a rag or something, and go around it and clean it. Because the lid's on there, dust isn't getting in, you can keep this forever. I love this idea. And you can make it a burst of color if you want, or you can just make it all green, coming up out the rocks. That's it. You know what I mean? You can do whatever you want to do. And these things, who don't have these? Every one of these I thrifted, except for one. That big giant one, I got for like $20 at Hobby Lobby on clearance. I think it was $129, so I paid $29 for it on 90% off. Or something like that. I think I paid $13 on 90% off of that big giant one. It's like about that big. But yeah, so I got all of these from the thrift stores, y'all. And I don't think I paid over $15 for none of them. And I'm running around putting all these succulents. They're less to dust. And it's a bang for your buck. Yep, yeah. All right, I'm going to chit chat with y'all later. I appreciate you guys. I will see you soon. And I got the camera all the way up high. I don't know why I did that when I was doing the video down low. Rookie move. All right, y'all. I just wanted to tell y'all the stories anyway. I will chit chat with y'all later. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.